So, as promised, or threatened, I am answering questions that were posed to me by people on the internet. And I will just jump right in with the questions from LiveJournal. Swile asked me, "What is your quest?" Um, and I think that I could be really flip about that. It's obviously a reasonably silly question, but I honestly think that my quest, such as it is to make as many people laugh as humanly possible. Nothing makes me happier. I like making them smile. I love making them laugh. I'm not like stand-up level funny, but I am fantastically real life level funny. Um, and when I'm paired with my sister, we are a fucking comedy duo, man. So there's that. Hermione's violin sort of accidentally asked me a question because she misread one so spectacularly that I had to answer it. And it was, what kind of eyeliner did you want to be when you grow up? And that is the gel eyeliner that I'm actually wearing right now. It's a waterproof gel by Maybelline. And that's because it is soft and pretty, but also tough and durable. And those are things that I really strive to be: soft and pretty and tough. And I think I'm doing a decent job of it. Thank you very much. Honeymull asked me a couple questions. The first one was, what is my favorite makeup look as a whole? And this is basically it. I use a brown eyeshadows from the Kat Von D Angela's palette, which I actually got on sale at Sephora, which I would like to pause to plug the crap out of the Sephora sale section. Seriously, go to the sale section and then sort it by price and like watch your mind get blown. I've gotten some amazing stuff that way. But this is the look. Gel eyeliner with a little bit of a wing, and then this is a pink lipstick that I'm using. That's kind of worn off a little bit, but it's by Maybelline. And then to make it a little more fancy pants for going out, I use this color, which is a Clinique color called Merlot, which is really nice, deep red. And it also combines two of my favorite things in the world, which is pretty lipstick and wine. And now I'm kind of craving some Merlot. She also asked me between Joe Thornton, who is a hockey player who plays for the San Jose Sharks, an actual shark, and John Tortorella, who is the coach for the New York Rangers, who would win in an underwater cage match, or who would come out alive. And I think that the answer is probably John Tortorella, because he understands that he doesn't have to be faster than the shark. He just has to be faster than Joe Thornton. So he would let Joe wear the shark out, and he would spend his time trying to escape. Failing that, I think the only way Joe wins is if he manages to distract everybody long enough with his underpants to actually win. But probably the shark is going to take it all. I don't know, I have a suspicion. From Tumblr, Dr. Wurr asked, since when did you become a St. Louis Cardinals fan? I thought you bled New York sports teams. I would like to allay any concerns that you have. I bleed New York City. Just born and raised, and thank you very much. I'm a Yankees fan. I am a Giants fan. I am a Rangers fan, and I am a Knicks fan. But I have a couple of sweetheart teams in a couple of sports fields. My well-documented hockey sweetheart team is the Detroit Red Wings, who just... Oh, Henrik Zetterberg. But my sweetheart team for baseball is definitely the St. Louis Cardinals, with many thanks to Drusilla/trenchologist, depending on what medium she's in. I took her to she's a lifelong Cards fan, and I took her to a game a couple years ago as a birthday present, and I wound up getting myself hooked. They're a really fun team to watch. They have Matt Holliday, who has the best ass in baseball. They have Albert Pujols, who's tons of fun to watch. And they have Yadi Molina, who, my single favorite thing in all of baseball, and there's a lot I love about baseball, but my favorite thing is a really great second base pickoff move. And Yadi's is the best. I think he's the best catcher in baseball right now, and I think he's probably one of the best historically. He is certainly the best Molina, um, which is saying a lot because they're all really good, but he is the best. And so it was just great to have them. And it was really great when my team got booted to have a team to follow that I actually cared about. Most years, once the Yankees are out, I'm out. I'm just like that with baseball. So there you go. Wraparound Curl asked me a few things. Top 5 favorite pop songs, which changes pretty frequently, but for right now, I will say Madonna, who will be forever my queen, Open Your Heart, and Ray of Light. Lily Allen's Smile, because it's just so perky and light and bitchy. Britney, Hit Me Baby, because hello, it's Britney. And NSYNC Pop, because I love it. It makes me happy. And I'm sure that list would change in 5 minutes, but there you go. Favorite 90s movie, probably Scream. I love horror movies. I love Wes Craven horror movies. I love his whole thing about having strong women who aren't Supergirls, who aren't super chaste, who are just women who are smart enough and capable enough to figure out how to get themselves out of these situations, and a lot of times how to save other people out of these situations. And one of the biggest things that, like as a side note, one of the biggest things that pissed me off about the new not Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, was that her boyfriend had to save her. And in the original, that's just categorically not what happens. Her boyfriend bites the dust early on. So Scream is just another in that whole series, and I've watched it a million times, and I love the whole series, although the 4th is an afterthought kind of week. The first 3 were actually planned as a trilogy. And it just, the whole series kind of meant a lot to me as it was happening. But I would also say that both Clueless and Josie and the Pussycats are right up next to it. So my totally odd grouping is Scream, followed by Clueless and Josie and the Pussycats. One TV show I always tell other people to watch. I generally don't. I try to tailor what I tell people to watch. Although for a while I was pimping The Vampire Diaries pretty hard, and I still think that more people should be watching that show. It is delicious. It is cheeseball heaven, and it is also one of the only shows that is actually okay with ambiguous morality. Like, it's really okay with them that the heroes have sort of questionable morals, and it's okay. But I would actually say that Sons of Anarchy is probably the only show that I would recommend to almost anybody. It's got consistently great writing, directing, acting. It features some of the best character actors that have ever worked, certainly that are working right now, and they get to lead the show. It's just so good. And Charlie Hunnam is so pretty as Jax, and so tragic. And Katie Sagal is such a badass, and Ron Perlman is just so amazing. And then all the other character actors that I loved for so long, including randomly Jeff Kober, who I think I'm the only person who actually fangirls. And if you fangirl, like if anybody fangirls Jeff Kober, please let me know, because I feel like I'm the only one. And I've been following his ass since he was on Vampire the Masquerade. So that's how tragic that is. So yeah. Sons of Anarchy, pretty easy. Ideal pizza toppings. I am a New Yorker. I am consequently super snobby about my pizza, and also super sad right now about this whole like dairy problem I'm having where I can't eat pizza, because a New Yorker who can't eat pizza is a sad panda. But my favorite pizza is a sausage and pepper pizza from Lombardi's. But really any sausage and pepper pizza is bound to be spectacular as far as I'm concerned. And if I'm feeling extra fancy, I'll add mushrooms. But really, nice, sweet sausage, and some good peppers. So good. So ready for it. So those were all the questions. I did film video of this makeup style and of putting on this makeup style and my second favorite. So if anybody wants that, let me know, and I will be happy to post that. And if I get feedback, I might do this again. And if you have questions or comments, leave them wherever you feel like leaving them, whether it's on YouTube, Tumblr, LiveJournal, wherever. So this was super fun, and I love you all, and I miss you all, and yeah.